Hi guys, welcome back to Ricola, aka Crystal's Crochet and Stuff. I am Crystal. It has been a little while. I'm hopping on. Today is the 31st, which is New Year's Eve. I will be working. I'm working if I can talk, a little later today. So that's putting a damper in my New Year's Eve plans. But anyway, it's not that big of a deal. I'll be home hopefully by 7. I have a few things that I've worked on. I have no real acquisitions to show you. So, a friend of mine has asked me to make a slouchy hat. So, I made a slouchy hat. This is, if I can find the pattern, I'll link it. It was a free pattern on Pinterest. If I can find it again, I'll link it. I went to find it and I couldn't find it again. But it's really, really simple. It's just a cross stitch, you know, the crisscross stitch. And it just goes round and round in spiral. So she wanted this. The only problem was I followed the pattern. You have to change hook sizes for, you start off with one size and you do a different size for the main part. And then you switch to another size for the brim. But for the hat I did, it is too small. Like the brim part is way too tight. So I made her another one, which I don't have because she has it. Oh yeah, I can't even get it on this stupid mannequin head. Oh, foam head, help me out here. Come on. All right, there we go. So it's really, really tight. Like not many people have the same size head as this foam head, so it is tight. But it's got a lot of slouch, which is what she wanted. I'm not, sorry, my screenshots are not doing good today. She wanted a lot of slouch. It has a lot of slouch. The other one I did, basically what I did was I did this part all the same. I just, instead of changing from the hook size from here, you kept it for this and it worked. It fit her head, no problem. This was just using, what's that cake? Burnette Pop. I don't remember the ball band. I threw it out, but it's just a Burnette Pop. That was one of the ones I got on clearance a while back. So that's one hat that I did. And then I did another hat. It is the seed stitch hat. And I think I kept it. I have like this much yarn left. This is Red Heart Colorscapes yarn in colorway Montreal. So I made this hat. This is the seeds. I think it's called the seed stitch. It's basically little puff stitches that you make a brim and then you single crochet around and then you make puff stitches going one direction, and then when you get back you slip stitch, then you chain one, you turn and you go back and do it the opposite direction so that it makes it look like one side's going that way, the other one's going that way, so it makes it have a texture. I don't know if you guys can see the texture and how the bobbles are going different directions. So this hat is really nice. I don't know, a friend of mine wanted me to make a bunch of slouchy hats. I don't normally make slouchy hats, so they're very hard for me to make. I normally just make beanies because they're simple and easy and fast. So here it is. It has a little bit of slouch, not too much, not too crazy. I love the colors on this one. This is one of my favorite ones in that, in the Colorscapes. This is my favorite colorway. So that's what it looks like. Sorry, not great. Anyway, you get the gist. It looks really cool. I love the colors. So I did that one. And then I was just farting around and I made another one. But this is not the seed stitch. This is just, because of the color, it's very hard to see. I did the brim and I screwed it up. I don't know how I screwed it up, but I screwed it up. Anyway, I did a brim. I think I chained like 10 or something. I did single crochet in the back loops all the way around till it fit. Then I did a single crochet all the way around, and then I did a double crochet. Then I did half double crochet, and then I did a double crochet in the third loop, and then I did half double and repeated to the top. I decreased a little, and then I just cinched the rest, and then I put a pom-pom so you can't see how horrible the top looks. So this again is another slouchy hat. I don't know if my friend will like it because I'm not sure she likes blues and whatever, but I thought it was a pretty cool hat. It's a pretty cool slouchy, if I do say so myself. So I made that one yesterday. see, it's got a bit of a slouch, not too bad. So I did that. That's another hat that I finished. I actually like this color. Oh, and the yarn, I should tell you what it is. I got it on clearance a while ago from Walmart. I ordered it online, and it is Premier Yarns Aurora yarn, and this colorway is called Midnight, and so that's what it looks like. It's basically blues, blacks, and grays. Trying to see. It says it's a medium 4. It was kind of a thick 4, so it worked up kind of a little thicker than what I was expecting. But anyway, so that's that. I bought 2 skeins of yarn from Walmart, or not Walmart, Michael's on clearance. I got the Ferris wheel. This was $9.99 for about 3 weeks, and then they dropped it down to half price. So I got this one because my daughter wanted a hat, and this one's called Cotton Candy. And I'll show you. This is literally how far I've gotten for her hat. I'm doing the brim. That's it. That's all I got done for that hat. But I also got another colorway because I think she'll like this one too. It's like pinks, magenta pinks and stuff. It's really cool. It's called Pink Marmalade. So I liked that. I'm going to whip up a hat for them out of that. Pretty much nowadays, I've only been doing hats because they're quick, easy, get it on and off the hook. I have a blanket started for my grandmother, which I'm not going to show because it's not even, it's maybe a quarter of the way started. Very slow. And I was making Baby Yoda for my sister-in-law. I screwed it up somehow where the whole body was sideways. It wasn't right. And then I had to take it apart and redo it twice. I don't think I'm liking the pattern, so I found another pattern that I'm going to do and start over because I'm not loving it. I'll show you where I'm at. It doesn't look like anything Baby Yoda at all, but here's where I'm at. Plus, I'm almost out of stuffing, so I gotta get some more. So here's where I'm at. I had to undo this and redo it because the legs were sideways and they're still not exactly where they should be. So I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can do with that. That's pretty much all I've done, all I've been working on. I haven't gotten a chance to check the mail yet. I'm going to check hopefully later. Other than that, I don't really have much else going on. I am trying to find a way to go to the gathering that Rosie from Nona Stitching Lounge is doing in Niagara Falls. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. My husband is having a hard time getting off that week. I think because we booked him to be off for March break so that I could work during March break, I don't think he's going to be able to take that other week off. So I'm probably not going to be able to make it up there, which is kind of crappy because I really wanted to go. But that's not for sure yet. I'm still trying to work it out, and then I will let you guys know. Yeah, other than that, there's not much else going on. You can see Muskers in the back. That cat, he has really slowed down my crochet. He hides in the curtains, and then when you don't think he's there, he'll jump out at you. It's really funny. That's it. So I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone. Happy New Year's to everyone too. Oh, I guess I should say that before I go. I have decided I am taking a page out of Debbie, the Canadian Crocheter's book. This year, 2020, I am not buying any more, sorry guys, any more yarn. I've decided I'm going to de-stash and I'm going to use what I have, and if I don't have the exact colors, well, I'm going to have to work around it because I feel like I've spent a lot of money this past year on yarn. So I know that I was tagged in something. I have to go, I'm still catching up on YouTube, so I have to go back and check that out. I'm not going to participate in anything that's buying yarn. So thank you for anyone who's tagged me in that. I think that's what it is. Buying ice yarns. I am not actually going to participate because I am not spending money on yarn this year. 2020, I'm going to simply de-stash and try to, you know, I know we don't really think it adds up, but it really does. And it really, I don't have the budget for it, and I started to realize how much money I spend on yarn and how much money I spend on craft materials. So I am going to take a step back from that, and I'm going to try to use what I have and going forward, I'm going to hope I have what I need and just get rid of what I have, and then next year, 2021, I will go back to going crazy and buying yarn whenever I feel like it. But for 2020, I'm on a yarn ban, and I am going to stick to it because I went through all my yarn and I have a ridiculously large amount of yarn. I'm not just saying that. I have more than any one person could ever need in a lifetime. So I'm definitely going to cut the crap, not buy any more yarn, even though I know there are some beautiful yarns that are going to come out this year. I'm not going to buy any of them. I'm just going to use what I have. So that is my goal for 2020. My goal for 2019, I didn't complete it at all. I did do part of it. I had wanted to improve on amigurumi. I did that. I feel like I'm a lot better than I was at the beginning of 2019 for amigurumi. I still want to improve a bit on it, but I like where I'm at. I want to try to focus on doing, you know, the dolls that look more like real dolls. That's what I want to work on this year. I had said that 2019 I was going to do socks, knit socks. Didn't do a pair. Didn't even get half of one. I think I knit one sock, and it turned out horrible, and I just never went back at it again. I was hoping that 2020 I can at least get out a pair of socks. I want to knit a pair of socks. I actually used I gave the hat away. Debbie had given me, in the 12 days of Christmas that we had done, she had given me a kit, and it was with white bulky yarn and knitting needles. I knit a hat, so I worked on my purl, my knit, and I worked on a hat, and I got it done, and a friend loved it, so she took it. I don't think I took a picture of it. I just showed her, and she was like, oh, that's awesome, I really love it, so I gave it to her. But anyway, so my point was, I've been practicing on my knitting. I'm going to keep practicing by doing a hat here and there, do maybe some other projects, try to get better at knitting, and then I'm going to hopefully by the end of 2020 have one pair of socks done. I think what screws me up with the socks is the heel. I don't know why that and then when you go back to try to go the rest of the way to the sock, it just screws me up. I don't know why. I just can't do it. It's been very difficult. I bought the Chaigu, I think that's how you say that, the little 9 ones there, for socks. I have had no luck with any of it. So I'm going to try it this year, but I'm still working on learning how to knit proper and be good at it. So that's where I'm at. And I think that is what my goal for 2020 is going to be. And Muskie and I are going to now let you guys go. Hey, Musks. We're going to say Happy New Year, and we will see you guys in the new year. I will be posting more. I think I'm going to be cut down. My hours at work are going to get cut down from working every day to twice a week, I think. So I should be back more and doing more crochet if this little one will let me crochet and stop attacking me every time I try. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy New Year, and we will see you guys in 2020.